Alright, welcome back to another Stronghold match with Reddit, Bloosh. We are here on Live Oaks fighting Brave. Our comp, as usual, is pretty terrible. We've got 4 E5s, a 215B, a T57 Heavy, a Batchat, 140, 907, Centurion Action X, Leopard 1, TVP 5051, two 183s, and a 5355. They have 2 artillery, which is really important in this game. They have a Conch DC and a 55-58, which means that we need to keep the pressure up and not let this devolve into kind of a sniping fest. A whole bunch of Russian medium-esque tanks, 2 Batchats, and 5 E5s. So we're going to push over here onto the 9-0 line. Our RD is going to kind of hang back, and we're actually going to rotate the Batchat out once we realize that we haven't done that. Calling on the fly in the strongholds, you miss things sometimes, like a side of the map. So Ace is going to back off here. I'm going to ram him and he's going to get tracked there for a second, but he gets out alive. And our mediums are going to do something really important out here, which is to take the 0 line tow here. And we're going to try and punish them for trying to take this. This becomes the most important part of this engagement, really. And as it does usually on Live Oaks. Dwight's going to push forward, and immediately he calls out this 140 as our target. The 140's taken some damage already. I don't actually get my focus fire right, but he goes down really fast, and Dwight immediately 430. And we're all calling out 430 in TeamSpeak, so I'd take a shot at the STB and still miss. We're able to punish the 430 pretty well here. We're up 2 tanks to 0 here. And this is where the Batchat already comes in. I'm tracked here. They drop an airstrike on me and Dwight. And this is the point where I start calling for people to rotate out of this corner. We need to fall back at this point. We don't have the power to fight these guys, especially not with 2 artillery. What we do have is a 183, a 215, and E5 back there, which means that if any of these tanks push over, they're going to get really punished for it, as you can see happening over there. And Smurf is over there, and his T57 is able to provide support as well. Now these E5s are just kind of playing a hold down game, and we're going to see Meme and Doomer make some pretty good trades here. The game's kind of slowed down. Our Batchats are in a duel in the center. We're up 2 tanks still, but our Ace is going to go down in the Batchat here pretty soon. So we're just going to kind of make the trades where we can get them. We don't need to make any big plays yet. And now we see that we can push over on the mediums. They're getting low, so we take that push, and the E5 start getting really aggressive here to keep the pressure off the mediums. The 53-55 puts in a great shot. The mediums are in full focus fire mode at this point. They're getting hammered by airstrikes, but they are taking down tanks one after another, and this is where the E5s shift to focus firing rather than trades. We take down the 515, immediately call out the 583. He goes down, Doomer pushes in. The 1047 E5 gets called out as the next focus fire target and goes down really quickly. Next comes the 647, he goes down. That's some really good example of focus fire here. We lost our Batchat, so I call for our mediums to start rotating back. Immediately from here, the heavies are going to push forward, take out the artillery, and start pressuring the base. But this game is pretty much over at this point. Good game to Brave. This is a pretty good fight on Live Oaks. Yeah. We're just going to clean this up here. Our 53-55 is again moving to get safe. He's running towards our mediums, so all the mediums go past him. You'll see most of the times you play Live Oaks like this, the engagement in the south tends to go like that. You fight over the K0 corner, and then keep some heavy tanks towards the center. There are a lot of other strategies to approaching that. That's pretty much the most standard. You'll see that a lot in Strongholds, is that the most standard approach is the one that gets used the most because everyone understands it and you only have 30 seconds to really explain what the plan is. And so if you can get a strat that is close enough to something that most people have run before, they pick it up a lot quicker. Let's go ahead and take a look at the post-game stats here. Hellfire Squad leading us off 37-45 and 2 kills in the Centurion X, followed by Klaus and his Leopard 32-81. Those two mediums down on the corner really doing some work, extremely important to winning this game. Our Artie did alright. Their Artie was able to do a little bit less than twice the damage, which is about what you'd expect given that they lost, but they had 2 Artie. Let's see. Yeah, that's about how it turned out. Shakes did 590 damage. I did 300, so I can't really make fun of him for that yet. Next game. I got more XP than him though, so at least I'm winning somehow. Alright, I'll see you next time.